Hello, and welcome to Who Says Anyway, a show where a bunch of casual players play Dungeons and Dragons not so casually. I'm your host and Dungeon Master Garrett, and this is our campaign, Ashana Rising. Last time in the Ashana, got some role playing with all the different factions and things. Milo won his first round. He won his starting competition, right? Not first round. Putting Ivory Pack in the lead. Godric and Otto won their first round.
Easy.
Easy.
It was pretty easy.
And then we started lining up for we'll kick off this episode of a exhibition match between World Master Zylora and Lexus, who is the chef.
Irrelevant.
The third highest ranked non-guild leader, basically, of the Silver Realm. Kicking off, Zylora says, before we start our match, Lexus, I have a question for you. I want to know why someone of your power would have turned down not only the co-captainship of the Silver Ale multiple times, but even Guildmaster. Lexus says, what do titles mean for an adventurer? For me, the only reason to be strong as an adventurer is so that you get better jobs and more jobs. You get paid more. This whole Adventurers Guild, this whole charade of doing this for each other, there's being this whole team atmosphere, it's a bunch of bullshit. When you die, your name goes on the wall by yourself. Your money goes to your account. No one else here can really help you. The only reason I decided to get strong is because I'm part of the Silver Ale. And all of these nobles who come pining for the adventurers to protect them, well, they're going to pay for whoever's the strongest. Being co-captain or guild master, that's just a bunch of bullshit to start dealing with, making the next generation or whatever bullshit y'all have stronger. Start having all these different meetings. Go on less adventures between you get paid less. No. Very content being the strongest adventurer without having a title next to my name. I don't care for any of these other Silver Ale members, any of the other adventurers. So at the end of the day, I'm going to make sure I get paid. Zylora says, if that's true, with your reputation at this point, you could have quit. You've made a name for yourself. I'm sure plenty of you nobles that you've built a relationship with would gladly hire you even if you weren't an adventurer still. Yet you stick around. You even still sleep at Silver Ale headquarters with all the others. You can afford a place of your own. There's something that draws you to stick with your guild. Lisa says, I don't need to hear you try to figure out my motivation, bitch. And so his weapons are two brass knuckles in the shape of lightning bolts. Kind of imagine like Asuma's kind of razor. I don't know what they're called, but like the razor thing that Asuma from Naruto has.
Yeah.
But instead of it being like a straight blade edge, it's like this kind of jagged lightning bolt shape, kind of more built for like jabbing into a person's like armor, like breaking through it and like ripping it out, basically their flesh and all that. Very brutal weaponry, basically. But he clacks his knuckles together. Basically, his blade starts shimmering with lightning. Silura says, "Very well," and she pulls out her blade, and her armor shifts to be this dark, heavy obsidian armor. Seems slow. You would think slows her down, but it's probably uh, increases her AC by a lot. I don't know. Can't think of a better word for that right now. Um, but still with incredible speed, she makes the first attack, slashing right across Laxus's chest. Laxus makes his first punch, which Sidora kind of easily dodges. Laxus says, "You think you're Ashana, unless you read my movements. Tell you now, my Ashana is about not giving a fuck about what buffs you have." And he just punches Silora right in the face with a big thunderclap, basically.
Wow.
Epic gear.
This guy beats buffs. Guys, run. He beats buffs. That's like all we do.
Silora, wipes the blood for cheeking and says, "Very well then." Her armor shifts again as it becomes now this kind of very light green elven armor. And she proceeds to make, double counting, 8 attacks, all landing, all Nexus.
Rest in pieces.
This goes back and forth. This continues back and forth for a while. These two landing blows like this. Before both of them are bloody at the end of a few rounds. And Laxus says, spitting out blood, "Hope you can dodge this one a bit." As he, this time as he punches, very similar to how the air would kind of explode around Darius. The air around Silura explodes in this giant radius of lightning, or I guess cone of lightning, leaving Silura quite injured. You really could be a good field master, Laxus. There's lots you could teach the younger generation about being strong, surviving in this world. But you will not speak to me today, as your armor shifts one more time to this kind of dark crimson red. Her sword changing to match. And she also gets, I guess, angelic wings, but they're not white. They're again the same color like crimson. And she makes one last attack. Her blade shimmering with fire, lightning, ice, radiant, necrotic, basically every damage type. As she lands one last blow on Laxus, basically leaving a small pit in the earth where he was left unconscious. Storm arrows cheer at the end of her fight. A few of the Silver Ale, the younger members who do actually look up to Laxus, do basically chant his name for putting up a good effort against, like I said, another guild master. As they start clearing away, because the next thing that will happen is another exhibition match, the mirrors exhibition match. You guys all have an opportunity to talk to anybody that you would like in the stadium within reason. Don't go talking to somebody with probably a lot of guards. You can't, let me rephrase. You can try to talk to somebody with a lot of guards. Your own risk there. Own risk of role play. You talk to an admiral, you get the consequences of an admiral. I don't know. Who's missing? Nobody? Nope, nobody. Okay. But before y'all kind of start coming your shots for that, a guard approaches your group and turns to Poppy.
Oh.
Yikes.
Poppy, your presence has been requested in the king's suite.
Nice. I decline.
She would like you to know it is not the king requesting, as she figured that you might decline.
Well, I don't know why she assumes I feel any fonder of her.
She thinks that you might want to talk to a fellow princess. Childish as it may be.
Suppose, and I look around, my presence can be spared for a few minutes. Lead the way.
And as Poppy's being led away, what's everyone else's? If you want to talk to anybody, what are your shots you're following? Who would you like to talk to? You don't have to talk to anybody, but
Did we invite Rayhan to sit with us? Did Gleeble do that?
I did not. I was about to say the same thing. Like,
probably invite Ryan to sit with you, but Sebastian and Ryan both showed up to watch y'all's match in particular.
oh, nice. Are they samurai?
Yes, they're samurai.
I can't remember where I got those.
I will stand for no Sebastian slander.
I remembered his Sebastian once.
Ryan was Gleeble's new himbo boyfriend, I think.
Oh, really?
I don't think you've quite reached that level yet, but
Oh,
Who, Sebastian?
no,
Oh,
that's the guy you did the pie eating contest with.
Gleeble still thinks he's a child.
Rightfully
He's
so.
not fully convinced he's not a kid.
He did immediately buy a billowing cape, rather.
A what cape?
A billowing cape, because she saw it in the shop.
Okay.
It is currently wearing
yeah.
it.
I think I'm gonna chill here,
Okay.
and I might try and talk to Gleeble if he stays here.
I think I might. I've got. I might have questions for Raihan. I'm still thinking of them.
I also have no planned dialogue. I'm just chilling.
Okay. Anybody else? Again, you don't have to talk to anybody if you do not want to.
Christ.
Roger.
It was a nice match, wasn't it?
Well, I've heard a lot of things about Silora. I'm glad to see the claims were substantiated.
Fools. It's just something nice about a smart woman who can fight.
Yeah, sounds like a match made in heaven for you, Roger. You're like the smartest guy I know, so.
Hey, let's don't talk crazy crap. I don't need you. I don't need that.
Oh, come on, you're always, making eyes.
All over here, them.
I'll say probably not.
Damn.
Sebastian, what do you think about that?
What do I think about the fight?
Mm-hmm.
Silora is very
Wicked.
scary and her strength, I think. Lakes is, I think him and I might be about to leave the match, maybe. If I was lucky. But Silora is probably as strong as Aurelian at least. Maybe stronger.
Well, part of me thinks that Namira might be scarier still.
Yes, it's her fight that is next, correct?
I do believe so, as I glance at my desk for confirmation. Is Namira's fight next?
Yes.
Yes. Alright, that's all I can say.
Okay.
Chopping it up with the voice.
Um,
Oh, wait. Sorry. I stick my hand up and, are there like ushers or like anyone walking around the stands?
yeah, there's some ushers, sure, why
What
not?
are they saying?
Get your peanuts.
Peanuts, get your peanuts here.
I stick my hand up and start playing around. Oh,
Yeah,
come over here.
all right.
Now look, I don't want any peanuts, but I would like an ale.
All right, I can get you an ale, sir.
All right.
I'll pay the gold, sir.
Right. Is 3 and bring 2 for my friends here. And I point to offensive action.
Okay, so did you want me to bring 2 extra for your friends here, or
Yes.
so that I'm bringing 3 drinks total? Just making sure I'm clear. Thank you, sir. He goes and gets your ale, and it's back pretty quickly.
You're not gonna have peanuts in honor of Hugor.
I do like to eat peanuts. Do you drink peanut ale?
Maybe.
That's racist, bro.
Getting with those elephant stereotypes again, I'm not about it.
I know.
Thank you, good sir. I tip him a gold.
Thank you, sir. Anybody else? Can I get anything from anybody else?
Me.
Yep.
I'd like an ale, I guess. I don't know. I was trying to think of something that sounded better, but I'll take an ale.
Okay, that would be 1 gold, ma'am.
Great. Who's sitting next to me? Otto.
Hmm.
You want anything?
I'm good. I just put on my berries and start munching.
Okay.
Which beer?
Red.
Red. Your next. Your next strength ability check. You get to add a D4 and next is. Please describe what it tastes like.
Strawberry.
Tastes like
Auto
red
have
dye.
taste buds.
No.
But these are very specifically a fruit that he can taste.
Oh,
Or a berry that he can taste, rather.
I think she's here.
it's red flavor.
It's red Kool-Aid flavor.
Like,
Red.
he gives it like your ale.
I was going to ask him something else.
Oh,
Do you have any snacks, sir? Like a church?
peanuts!
Or like a soft pretzel or something like that?
Peanuts!
Peanuts. I don't really like peanuts that much. They're kind of hard to eat with my beak.
That's what your beak's made for.
Yeah, I was about to say. Wait a second.
It's a sensitive beak. You know, like some people, they have to use special toothpaste because their tooth is sensitive. My beak is sensitive. Thank you very much.
Ryan steps up and says,
Toothpaste.
if you want the peanuts, I will chew them for you and spit them out and let you.
I don't think that would be necessary. Thank you so much for offering me.
That's enough of that.
Oh, I just. Is that not bad?
She's not bad.
Is Raihan's like a halfling, right?
No, he's like
What is he like a full-grown man?
he's a full-grown man.
Okay.
I've seen all for that.
I never heard like
You
what race
can
he
actually
was or anything.
describe for me.
Yeah, I'll
real
just
quick
quickly perception check
describe.
Raihan if that's all
I
right.
Sure.
A raven. Big.
A raven
Like a
feet?
cardinal, like it's short and it's black. And you can smell the nose holes.
What was the result there?
Anyways, I
Table.
don't think that Aurelian would like that very much.
It's like these two combined.
Yeah, he declined by all for 2.
I could just crush the peanuts in my.
No, it's okay. I should have gone with I'm allergic to peanuts.
Who's allergic to peanuts in this day and age? Who's allergic to chicken?
Here.
It's been 1,000 years. Who's allergic to peanuts nowadays?
Anyway, sir, I'll just take the ale. Thank you.
Oh, sure.
Thank you. And I tip him an extra gold.
Thank you, ma'am. Then he quickly brings back your ale.
Great.
What was the result of your perception check?
Legal.
Evil.
Oh, I can roll for it. Okay.
Yeah.
15.
Oh, he meant that so innocently and earnestly. He just really wanted to help, and he is so sad that it was not helpful.
Okay. And I like just because I've like never, I guess, asked about his appearance, he's a full-grown man who's just kind of dumb, I guess.
Yeah.
From the appearance, yeah. You can tell.
We're gonna be best friends, man.
From the perception check, also incredibly hot. But
Oh.
Wait, who's this?
Ryan,
Oh, Nice.
not the peanut guy.
How old is he? Is he
Ryan, yeah,
like a
he's
DILF or is he
probably
like
early 30s.
so DILF energy? Okay. Maybe. Maybe not 30s. I don't know. I forget how old I am now, so
Exciting.
You're like 12? Like that.
Yeah.
That exciting roleplay will cut to Poppy and Princess Mabel.
Oh.
Poppy, Princess Mabel is waiting for you in the hallway before you get to the suite, so you're not overheard by anybody. I guess it is just you, Chew, and the guard. Thank you for accepting my request, Poppy.
Well, I declined it at first.
And then he called you a princess.
Well, to be honest, I just sort of felt bad for you.
Oh,
In my experience, being the spawn of some great powerful lord is not as great as you would imagine, and I was worried that perhaps you too were stuck under the thumb of your father. But based on your attire, I don't suppose we're staging some grand escape for you. So, what did you require?
Sir Alexander, looking at the guard, you may be dismissed. Which looking at Poppy, you because probably didn't realize he did as soon as you started to like mentioning bad things about the king, started to pull his, he put his hand in the sword. And Princess Mabel said, "This just keeps going." I do not mean to disgrace your honor or anything like that, but to be honest, if she meant to be any harm, I don't think you'd be able to do much about it. So you are dismissed. And he, still very insulted, walks away.
Sounds like you should probably get better guards if you're worried about little old me.
Oh, I'm not. I just don't really want him interrupting. Most people don't take too kindly when you disparage the king in front of them.
Well, I've disparaged the king to his face, so I suppose doesn't really bother me too much to speak badly about him in front of anybody. I
That's
mean,
true.
your father is perhaps not a bad man, but I can't help but feel he's to blame for many deaths. And I haven't learned to forgive him yet, to be frank.
And I'm not here to ask you that. In truth, I asked because of there aren't many other princesses I can speak to, I suppose.
Well, not really a word that describes me too well.
And that is why I wanted to see how you responded to the word, I suppose. The princesses of the dwarves are quite eager to describe themselves as that. Being a princess is not a word that I think is very befitting of me either.
Highness, or whatever the correct term is, I'm not a princess. I'm a possession. That's all.
The possession able to care so deeply for their friends that they would speak out against the king of the land. And you are a bit more than that to me. But in truth, I only asked you here because I have a question for you. And I thought your unique perspective is going to be a bit different than the usual rabble.
You are aware that I spend most of my life, in fact, a century, living in the woods like a savage. Most people don't exactly come to me for advice.
And you'll, as I'm sure you've noticed, I've not had the privilege of being around many people with that kind of background, now have I?
Well, no, most of them would try to rob you blind or eat you.
Or possess me, or use me as leverage against my father, or kidnap me, or held me at knife point.
It's a long list, but your question,
What does being an adventurer mean to you?
absolutely nothing. I don't think of myself as an adventurer anymore. It's crazy to think that I've just been here for a few months out of the woods and I feel like the whole world expanded in front of me in a matter of days. And it's bleak, Your Highness. They made adventuring out to be some event of grandeur, but it seems like everyone has a different perspective of it. It's hard to believe that I just wanted a good dinner. That's why I joined, and now I've seen so many people die. I don't think it's the profession people think it is. I
So
think
what is an
society
adventurer now?
well, it's a sort of ticking clock, slowly moving towards your inevitable death. If you're lucky, if you're not, you're stuck standing and you watch everyone around you die. And somehow that's worse.
And Princess Mabel turns to the stadium because you have like a little window there, basically.
It's funny to hear me say all that and still be here, isn't it?
No, because I do think there's one thing that you haven't been ready to admit to yourself yet,
Oh,
or at least a part of your equation that hasn't added up yet. I should say.
chalk it up to trauma.
The people around you are what defines an adventure, I think.
people out there and their fake merriment and silly challenges. They seem happy now.
True. But there's also you look at the people who fight on the front lines because that's where you stand. For me, I look at all the people in the crowd who make up all of the Shama Shremni, the people that adventurers protect, the people that without adventurers there wouldn't be another day. For me, those are the people that I do care about most.
When you look out into that crowd, gesture to the window, are you prepared to pick and choose who gets to live and who dies? Are you prepared to say those people slip away without a moment's notice? That's the job of an adventurer.
Mm. And I think you have hit the crux, I think, of the thesis of your statement, I suppose. Being an adventurer will always have a dark side.
You talk smart, princess. I admit, maybe I can't quite see what you're saying yet, but, well, I'm not sure I ever will. I suppose only time will tell.
Well, to be honest, I have this conversation because I want to be an adventurer one day. I want to be with the stories I hear, heroes who stood against the Trask and other devils and demons and other plagues against this world and protected it and kept it going. But when my father says that it's not my path, I wonder what he means by that.
He
No
means
one looks up.
keep you alive, princess. The
Yes,
cinematic, really.
you're correct. No one is given that truth to being an adventurer that you have.
Would you like to go out there, see what it's like, be among them?
Only if they didn't recognize me. I know all of their names and faces. Yule, Calissa, Olympe.
What if no one saw you at all? If I do this favor for you, let's call it, would you maybe wait before you have any decisions about adventuring? While it might be lovely out there, I can guarantee you that is only the surface of adventuring, and the underbelly is much darker. And I pull my cloak off of myself. You could wear this out, and if anyone recognizes you, I can make it go invisible. You won't be recognized. You can be among them, even if it's just for today, and experience maybe the brighter side that I used to enjoy not too long ago.
And as you basically hold your cloak out in front of her, she looks down at it. Do you know the one thing that my father does before he goes to bed?
Well, if I was him, I would probably drink away all the memories of the evil in the world. But enlighten me.
He does quite the opposite. He goes and carves the names of every single adventurer who died again. Do you think he never forgets a single one of them?
Should But I'm afraid I just feel bitter and empty. Writing their names is a shadow compared to the lives that were lost. I would rather that they were still here than on his list.
I think that's why he likes you so much.
Me?
Yes, I think though you choose your moments unwisely when you speak out against his decisions. I do think he appreciates somebody who has the backbone to speak up to him like that.
Maybe one day my mind will change about him. But for now, I suppose this is who I am. And, princess? I straighten out the cloak. Who will you be? A stranger in the crowd, or a princess in her tower?
He pauses for a moment before grabbing the cloak and saying, I think today I make my own destiny.
You know the guards are probably waiting outside.
Oh, I have a few tricks up my sleeve too.
I look outside the window of the tower. Is there what's below it?
Right below it, I mean, there's just like a, you could pretty much drop into the sand basically. It'd be it'd be like basically like the shadows of the sands. Like you it would be hard to see if you as long as you land by it. Basically, there's no one sitting below you all. So
Well, we could climb down. It'd be a good workout before my match later.
as she puts on the cloak, she says, "I don't need to climb," and she just jumps out the window. Oh.
Fair enough. And I crawl out and start just walking down the tower as I do.
You see that she's landed very gracefully. Definitely not the landing or skill set of somebody who is untrained, we'll say.
Interesting. This is my puppy swoons the princess arc for all the
Do you start making your way back to the group, or do you shoot it outside in the crowd?
I invite her to join the group with me.
I would love to meet them. All right. As you two make your way back, that is when the next round begins. Namira has taken her spot. Her opponent is a man named Morthil, ranks fourth strongest of the non-guild leadership adventurers. Namira says, "You are quite difficult to read, Morthil," but she does not respond to. Very well. I'll give you my best shots then. You see Namira transform to this kind of half angelic, half devilish being. One wing growing out with a angel, mystique about it. The other side's kind of a leathery bat-like wing, that of a devil.
Ooh, I already saw this trick. Ooh.
More job drops.
She races forward to Mortha with a clawed hand. And at the next second, she is down on the ground defeated. Right. Mortha looking like he has not moved. Everybody go ahead and make a perception check.
I was like, hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Sorry, God. Hold on.
Nat 20.
Nat 20?
Through Nat 20. I was ready to get like a 2 and be amazed again. But I've seen through their trick.
Perception.
Nat 20. Nat 20.
Anyone?
It's at 24 with my plus 4.
25.
Just straight 20.
Yeah, well, yeah, everybody.
I got a net.
Yeah, not what?
Yeah.
At 20 as well.
Let's go.
Not a user. That's the reason why.
Oh, you got to just
Nat 20 perception check.
$100 is all things should be.
So, how many L's did you have, Patrick?
Yeah, I never.
I'm just looking at my beer.
Oh man.
I don't care about anything else.
So those who got less than a 20, you just assume that Morphil moved that quickly, that he was able to defeat Namira.
I mean, she slipped. He slipped.
Oh.
Those with a 20 and above, you haven't quite figured out how to rationalize, that's what I'm looking for, rationalize in your heads. But truly, 1 second, Namira was charging the battle, and the next second she was defeated.
Wow.
Oh my.
Yeah.
You can see. Do we see like a blur?
You didn't see a blur. You didn't see.
It was just like boom.
You realize speed was not the factor in this.
Did he feeble mind her? Like what?
She slipped.
No, she looks like she has been like attacked. Like it does not look like she just dropped. Like she does look like she has been defeated in combat.
Can I kind of check?
Sure.
So she did not.
I love
9.
how you really were 20 above. You don't know what happened.
9. Americana check.
No, you are.
Yeah.
I mean, you are sure that magic was probably involved,
Yeah.
but it's still like basically that y'all just forgot, like what happened to the battle. That's my pure rationale for it, but Oblin, the goblin out there, goes, the winner is Morphil of the Storm Arrows.
His name is Morphil.
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 Everybody make perception checks again.
Oh.
And
Oh wow.
I'm gonna get lower than the Nat 20, baby.
That's a 25.
There it is, Nat 1.
Perfect for that.
9 again.
Bottom of auto. Nat 20. What now?
I try not to alcohol. What is it called? Dang, that joke just fell on its face. Your echo.
Oh man,
What was it?
had a 15 up.
Oh.
Like, so you all noticed it was no longer in the city.
Oh,
Just need to wipe it
he's
later.
gone.
For those of you that have 15 up, again, it's not that he was that quick. He was just there, and then he wasn't.
Then he wasn't. Huh.
I still think he's there.
Maybe.
Wait, can I my double sense? Can I see invisibility? No,
No,
I
that's
can just see in advanced darkness.
right.
Okay,
which is not in play. We'll clarify. No advanced.
it is not
darkness.
darkness. We're advanced darkness.
It's dankness.
It is advanced, not darkness.
Wow.
That's so funny.
Did you get anything with your Arcana check?
Magic was used.
Wow.
I am helpful. Yes. Very nice.
Who's the fastest one out of party?
Not
Are
I.
Ava's actually fast?
Gleeble,
But I
Yeah.
Gleeble, Poppy.
Fast.
what do you say, Poppy?
I can fly really fast, weirdly enough.
That's also by the end of that fight. That is when Poppy and totally not Princess Maple are there.
Yes.
Which, to be fair, I think Poppy is actually the only person who's ever actually seen Princess Maple before this. So
Yeah, I don't think
I
that.
abducted the king once. He was not a fan.
Poppy, did you see that? That was crazy.
I didn't catch the end of it, can I introduce my friend? Her name is Marie. She's thinking of joining the Shadow Knights.
Oh,
And she gives a little curtsy.
well, you're quite fancy. Marie, nice to meet you. My name's Marie.
Yeah, she's a handmaiden for the princess, and she asked me to take her out, show her the festival today, and what it's like being an adventurer. Believe it or not, the king doesn't exactly hate me that much. If I give it time.
Well, Poppy, I don't see how anybody could hate you. So,
Yeah, well. Anyways, Mary, would you care for a drink? It seems like the battle's already over.
As you're so she's I suppose
I choose to not flag over the guy.
yeah.
Wait a minute. Excuse me, sir. Can I get 3 more ales, please?
All right.
Anybody else want anything? Nope. Okie dokie. 3 ales.
And good, thank you.
As he goes to get the ale, Raihan goes up to introduce himself. Hello, I am Raihan. I am pleased to meet you, handmaiden to the princess Marie. Which she very gingerly shakes his hand, while he very much does the auto full handshakes.
Oh no! I like to imagine it's like she's comically shaking like her whole body.
Yeah,
Like, shaking up and down.
I'm confused. Who is this person?
Bobby, I don't really know, but he's friends with
You guys have all
Sebastian
met
and
Raihan.
Believable. What?
He was part of the original samurai group, so y'all met.
Yeah, we've met him.
Yeah.
He did the pie eating contest with Gleeble.
You don't remember me, Poppy?
No. I've been a bit busy.
And he just starts putting his finger. You drink it with Chabber that I know that one time.
Are you asking me if I remember you when I was getting drunk at a tavern? Of course I don't. What are you on about?
Poppy, Poppy, they bought us our drinks.
Oh,
Right, it's okay. She's kind of older than she looks, so she's made a lot of faces. It's kind of hard for her to keep them straight, you know.
Do you want your money back? I am confused.
No, please. No.
Do you want a drink? Do I have a drink yet? I hand it.
This is Raihan talking to
Yes.
Poppy.
Hey, if you can, no, I don't want to say your drink, but I do like to drink.
I'm gonna stare him down.
Rohan, why didn't you say you wanted a drink when I asked if anybody wanted one?
I was trying to introduce I have trouble with 2 things at once.
Only one tab open at a time. I gotcha. Has the waiter returned?
What?
Has the waiter returned?
Yes.
Sorry. Would you mind also bringing this kind gentleman a beer?
I can pay for it though.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. I mean, it's just 1 gold.
And he just almost throws the gold at him. He's like, oh, yeah, sure,
Thank you, sir. And I hand, is it Mary or Marie?
Marie.
Marie and Poppy their beers, and I hold them up to cheers. Well, Marie, here's to finding out what being an adventure is like. Clink.
She clicks and she drinks and you can tell does not like it. It's not good now very well.
I can mark this 3 gold pieces off of
Ryan is staring back at you, smiling. Friend Otto?
Oh, is my number?
You're
Did he just say friend?
a weird.
Friend Otto, yes. What?
You're a weird one.
Thank you.
Otto, I mean, he volunteered to chew up peanuts and put them in my mouth. I mean, he's a little weird.
Yeah. Yeah. This is not the thinking him at all.
I look over at Marie, Mabel Princess.
Uh,
Well, this is what they're like. Refined folk, don't you think?
Don't lie to her.
Oh, You're lying to me?
I ain't refined.
You look very sophisticated,
Fine.
Man, I am
will-
rusting.
but you also have like all these scales and
Oh my god, she noticed. All right.
It's a good RBC compliment.
I got him off a green dragon that I helped kill.
was it the dragon that was in the town?
I mean, it was in my keep. Yeah.
Oh,
Our keep. The keep.
The key.
interesting. Interesting.
But yeah, we killed it. It destroyed, like, her room, and I point out Rui.
Almost died.
She almost
Multiple
died.
times.
Oh wow.
I think I actually did that. That time. I've died a couple of times to be honest with you, but my great granny always greets me and sends me back. She's the Raven Queen.
Oh,
Test her limits now, Ruby. After all, today
Right.
you're
Take it
playing
slow.
sports.
Am I going today?
no.
Oh, today I'm about playing sports. It's about fighting.
Sorry, I forgot the itinerary. In fact, who's up next?
In that moment is when the goblin goes. And next, we will kick back to our tournaments, starting off with the first round of the solo combat tournament. Gondar versus Kill.
Okay.
That was all in character.
Craig, aren't you fighting in this too? At some point?
Yeah, at some point. I think it's
Let's-
gonna be after Gondar with Galdar. You know how the G-Dars.
Amazing.
Raihan, who you got?
Well, they do call Gondar the hero of Kalos, so. And the top of the first year adventure, so a lot of money's on him.
Ryan.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you don't know what you're talking about, but
No. Just let him have it.
if you
Let him
don't,
have it.
I wouldn't put all your money on that.
All the money?
I would not put all
Oh,
your money
not
on it.
all the money.
No. You might need to save some for a rainy day.
So
Maybe
I should
like
put
10%.
50% of my money
Okay, I'd say
on him
One.
and 50% on the other guy.
You know what? Do
There's
as much as-
no way.
wait,
you can
what?
arbitrage that. There's no way.
No. Put all your money on who you think is going to win.
Who I think is
Or
going to win.
maybe just enjoy the show and don't spend your money
No,
on
shh.
emphasis.
Yes, no fun. Let's put money on it.
Gleeble, which one are you betting on?
I think.
You guys should bet against each other.
It was it was Gondar against who again?
Kill. I'll put them out there real quick.
Who is Kill? Oh, that guy. Right. Yeah, my money's on Kill. I'm gonna put
His name is Kill.
Imagine
Yeah.
being named Kill.
Also, is he a first year adventurer?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We didn't meet him though.
He was like very rude at the very beginning of the
Was
campaign.
he when Poppy was skinning the cow?
That was in
Was that Ingibald? Okay, that's what I thought. Never mind.
Yeah. I mean,
Are we
they.
actually betting money?
I'm gonna bet 50 gold pieces.
Yeah.
on who?
Kill.
Or-
Against, or rather, I should say against Gondar. But
Yeah.
Okay.
Raihan, I mean, I know they call Gondar the hero of blah blah blah, but they call Kill.
Kill.
It's his name. So
Okay. I take up on your deal. I
I'll
bet on
wager
Gondar.
Okay, great.
How
I'll shake
much-
his hand.
how much did Raihan wager?
Oh,
Is this
I-
between me and him?
He just did 50 against Rui, but he'll also bet against you.
I really hope Gondar wins.
Yeah, I'll just put nothing crazy. I think.
Let the meme
What
live.
are the odds?
Let the meme live.
All right. We'll do 500 gold coins.
500, sure. Weevil, how much money do you got?
They
And
pockets.
I shake on it with Ryan.
He shakes on it and says, "That's like 25 times more than what Rui bet."
I like to think that this is that man that walked up with 2 stacks of $1,000 when we were paying craps.
Oh my god. The moment that man walked up, I should have left.
Uh,
I glance beside me at Marie and decide, well, I suppose I shouldn't be grumpy the whole tournament. I'll put 3,000 gold on Gondar, and I hold up a satchel.
I will bet 3,000 against Matilda.
So wait, who did So he has like 3 bets, 2 of which are for Gondar and 1 is against.
Yes.
This man is hedging his bets. It's a totally viable strategy.
Oh my
It's
god.
not the spread. It's
Garrett,
the
you get to
spread,
do math.
man.
He
The
currently
DM
had.
is important to me.
I mean, you get the 3,000 if
The
you
1 to
win.
1.
1-1.
All right.
But
You get to keep your money if you win. And you get theirs.
Another
Okay.
200 specifically if Kill punches Gondar in the face.
I'm putting
Oh,
spot
we
bets
could-
down.
we
Wait,
could
hold
stop.
Ground
Wait,
nuts.
is that allowed?
Yeah, here, I've got 5 more bets. I hope
Alright.
you're writing these down.
Everyone's like,
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah. I want you to know I pulled out a little visor and I started writing the bill to keep track of all the bets.
No, you're right.
That's not a monkey.
Yeah, I'm the bookie.
This-
Me. Out of the 100
Hmm.
people in this tournament, we're the only ones betting, and that's
Oh,
why
no, everyone else is too.
No,
but
people are betting. I'm just making sure I keep.
don't worry,
track.
you're sitting against right on right now.
Yeah.
I think this
They're
is
betting
amongst
against the house.
ourselves.
We are betting against each other.
I'm expecting
okay.
a fat payout.
Okay. So if I bet against that bet, people, I'm just betting that Kill does not punch Gondor in the face.
Yes. I get
All right, deal.
Well, you don't even have to bet because I've already bet. If he doesn't punch him in the face, I'll just give you the 200.
Oh, but I want to give you the 200 if he does. You're right.
Well, yeah, that's kind of You're right. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I meant.
Run bets.
Oh my god.
I have -1 intelligence.
You don't want to know, right, Hans?
I wouldn't think it was very high.
Any other bets? What about you? As he points to Marie. Oh,
Yeah, Marie, get in on it. Do you need some money to bet? I got some.
Oh, I have money.
We can spend my money instead. I wouldn't want you to spend any of your funds. You've got to save up for gear, after all. And
Right. Now,
I know your father wouldn't want to see any bizarre expenses on your accounts.
Just buy her the gear. Let her bet.
Yeah, out of character. Let her. She's rich as hell. What?
No, I'm not. No. I'm saying in character. Just buy. If you're going to bet for her, just buy her the gear instead, so that she can bet.
Let the girl have some fun.
Be in town. But anyway,
Then we'll go to a different town to buy gear. That's what we do as adventurers.
okay. We're using your money, Poppy?
what?
No,
Is
use
that
your
what you said?
No. Use your money. You got
Use my
this.
money. Okay.
You got this.
We're using
Okay.
my money. What would you like to bet?
Okay. 1 million gold on Gondar? Is that too much? Too little?
My jaw drops.
I know that there's
Maybe you
this,
should use your money.
belief that adventurers make a lot of money treasure hunting and all that. But I only have 50,000 gold in my pocket.
You should see like around you a couple of like townsfolk will get you in glare and only 50,000.
Was that like a?
And hiss at them?
Wait, hold on. Was that like a joke bet, or is that for real?
Oh, it was a joke. Huh?
Yeah, like, can we insight check?
Can I like roll against that?
Sure, legal and that's
No, I know I am like because I want to see if this is a joke. I got +0 in insight, so 13.
She had points.
All right, so I think it's a joke.
She was very convincing.
I started laughing.
A handmaiden, you don't really handle much money, so you probably don't really have much of the concept of it. So I don't blame you.
You know what? I'll just get the next one.
There'll be plenty more to bet on.
I'm still gonna write the million in just to see what would happen.
Anyways, as the fight kicks off, go ahead. Chris.
Throughout all the funny betting shenanigans, Kraith does not bet anything. The closest thing to a bet he offers is he's just going to give what I can only call the bro nod down to Gondar in hopes of reciprocation.
One broken.
He looks up at you and nods before focusing on his again best friend Kill.
Oh, are they really best
Harsh,
friends?
but- okay, harsh, but okay, it could be top 3.
Fight kicks off with Kill getting a basically a dagger out and a slash across Gondar's cheek.
That is not a punch. Keep going.
Gondar pulls out his fishing rod and it wraps around Kill.
Oh.
And then he slams Kill down onto the arena.
Oh.
Who's it? Read.
Kill tries to break out and is unable to.
Oh.
So then Gondar just does the Hulk with Loki, just bam, bam, bam. Kill is able to stops trying to escape and just throws a dagger, which embeds itself into Gondar's shoulder. Gondar finishes the battle by punching Kill in the face.
Damn.
Ryan just goes, "Woo!"
Oh my god. Oh.
All right, so okay. I get 50 gold from you and
Yes.
500 gold from you, Cleveland, and I pay Poppy and 200 gold, and then I pay Poppy 3,000. I love betting.
Way to go, Poppy. Here's some people that have a freaking fishing rod. Not me.
Bad
Isn't that what
person
he-
there.
Isn't that what he used against me in our fight?
Is it?
He used a fishing rod, right?
Yes, he did.
And then I switched places with my Echo.
That's how he was the hero of Cal. Remember he held up the entire building.
With his fishing rod? Well, I would have thought he'd grown out of that.
I gotta get my hand one of those fishing rods.
Yeah, we need to see about that.
Oh man,
Careful now.
Oblin the Goblin. What a great fight! What a great fight. Anyways, the next fight is Wraith versus Galdor.
We taking bets? As I flip a new page.
I would have bet.
I'm gonna scream down the Kraith. He's not even down on the stage yet, right?
Nope.
All right, I'm gonna scream
Right.
down the Kraith. You can bet on yourself if you want.
Huh, but I would have bet on Wraith.
You can also bet on Kraith. I got the book right here.
Just wave my hand as if to say I'll pass.
Right.
Let's
I
just-
think that means $1 million, right?
No, no.
That was a joke.
You have $1 million gold?
Is this
13
Marie
again.
The Marie
Right, it was a joke for right.
No.
we'll just
That was right.
throw
I was
the old- We'll just throw the old cloak off and do the superhero landing. Why not?
Yep.
Never makes me take fall damage.
Monies.
Wait, but here's the real question. Do you land like Black Widow? Do you land like
I will
Thor,
give a quick
Spider-Man?
warning that this is your battlefield.
I land
Yo.
like
Hulk?
the lady villain in Deadpool 1. I don't
Nice.
remember her name actually. Was she based on Arclight? I digress. It's just based on Arclight. Was it Arclight?
I have no idea.
It's killing me.
I'm gonna use.
Angel Dust, her name.
Darn it.
I would like to use thaumaturgy to make a great superhero landing boom thunderously.
Nice.
Make an Arcana or Intimidation check.
But that's just what my cantrip does.
Well, I know, but it's the effectiveness.
Yeah,
and see if Galador is.
like to use
Waking in his
voice and go,
boots.
great, great, great,
Nine.
great.
The effect happens. Galador is just not intimidated by it.
Can I try and start a chain
Timbers
Yeah,
do
sure,
not
yeah,
equal
yeah.
shivered.
of crazy?
Would you say do Arcana or Intimidation?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm wrong. Intimidation. That's way better than yeah.
Oh,
That's a 50.
Galador is slightly intimidated.
All right.
Did you say
Timbers are now shivered.
What?
Did you say persuasion?
Yep.
Damn.
Nope. No cheers.
So it's just Rui.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Go to jail.
And of course.
Go to jail. Go to jail.
I'll start cheering.
Yeah, but it left.
Go
They're
to
like,
jail.
And I'll also
Put it in
attempt to
dust.
persuade the crowd.
Yeah, sure. For it.
Two dice, Jim.
17.
We'll assume that you made
That's
echo
awesome.
like in another part of the crowd, and
Yeah.
somehow that just that part of the crowd was a bit more encourageable
Nice. Let's go.
as they start cheering for Grace as well.
Specifically over on Galdor's side.
Oh,
Why
why is there?
roll initiative?
They're still in the arena though, right? Even though
Yeah,
there's
they're
not
still
on
in the
water.
This is the true for the kill and Gondor fight as well, but this is the arena for the solo combat.
Nice.
So a center arena and then that's just around the water.
Gotcha.
I rolled 7 with my advantage initiative. Very cool.
With his advantage initiative, he's rolled a 17.
Wow.
Nice. Anyways, you technically go first next.
Thanks, Otto.
I have next first. Gondor just says, "Ready to beat you again."
My facial expression has changed very little from spectating Gondar. Just, I have nothing to prove and no words to say.
He rages. He makes his first attack with the sword. Does a 10 go through?
No, it does not, Mr. DM.
As you easily dodge that attack. Does another 10 go through?
I don't know what you're trying to bait me into here, but no, it's not going through. I'm just stress enough. This is bouncing off at me. I'm just
They shoot you with a hand crossbow.
okay.
That's a bonus action. 19
No,
as
20.
just takes it easy with the first 2 swings before trying to catch you off guard with the crossbow bolt. But no, does that land? Your turn.
I rage.
Yep. Of course, he is up here. He's up. He's going now.
Frightful presence when I enter my rage. That, I guess, wisdom save.
He got a 21.
All right. He's not afraid as my soul, my spiritual pressure, if you will, begins in.
Yeah. I will say he is scared. He is not a frightened condition, but he is definitely, you can see he is intimidated by it.
All right. Go with attack number 1. And do I have any reason to go reckless?
Yes. I mean, great.
I just like going reckless.
Right.
I declare reckless.
I
man.
declare bankruptcy.
Good, because I would have gotten that one. But now it's a 29.
Oh.
29 hits.
All right, can I just do all my hits?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, second attack, nat 20.
Yep.
Doesn't actually matter much for this character, but it's hilarious. And claw attack. 18?
Hits.
All right. So, attack number 1 is going to deal 31 slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Attack number 2 is going to deal 35 slashing damage.
Okay.
And attack number 3 will deal 31 slashing damage.
All right. As you just slash into his chest, as he starts backing away a bit, basically, after his failed onslaught. He charges back at you with a frenzy of attacks. He has advantage now. If you're reckless,
Yeah, sure, man.
don't worry. Hey, he got 27.
That is a hit.
11.
Nope.
11 damage, sorry. So be half down to 6.
Okay.
Second attack, nat 20 off the advantage.
Easy. I'll take it. I mean, let me see the number, then I'll maybe declare, but I think I'm okay.
Yeah, 29. The number damage is 18, so 9 after halving.
Alright, you've broken through my temporary HP.
Yep. As he
Spoke for.
make his best attack, barely, you probably just catching your hand. Honestly, his critical hit before he, rips it back away for his bonus action attack.
Mm-hmm.
19.
Does not hit.
Back to you as you dodge the last attack after playfully letting it hit you, probably.
Wasn't so much playful as much as I could flavor it getting hit by a nat 20 as me trying to be stoic and intimidating and just letting one hit me.
Yep.
Alright. We're gonna look at them hilarious options. I don't have any other fights slated for today, right?
No, it'll only be the first round today.
So this is my only thing I'm slated to do today.
Correct.
Let's go all out. Reckless attack number 1 is a 29 hit.
Yep.
Alright. Please go ahead and take 30 slashing damage.
Yep.
Please make
Did you
me
say
a
3-0?
3-0. Yeah.
Wow, you've already done more damage than he did.
Yep.
Please
Immediately.
make a wisdom save for me.
Yep.
I believe this feature will one day work.
He only has a 13.
Infectious fury. Yes. All right. Please take 3 psychic damage from my 2d12.
Wow. I'll flavor really quickly from your brief touch of his mind. You get a brief sense of where his anger towards you comes from.
Mm-hmm.
It is from a very brief encounter where really you didn't talk to this character.
Nope.
But he does have a sister in the samurai who he has a very much a wanting to prove himself to thing. And that samurai was with Aurelian the other day when you were around Aurelian. So he is very mad that his sister seems to acknowledge you more than him.
Skill is true.
I get this whole complex from one attack.
Oh, yeah. This is a very open book guy. He's not trying to hide anything.
Mm.
Great, Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Oh, you know,
Mr. Steal Your Sister.
This is becoming a whole thing.
Yeah,
I'm just going to make a second attack while I process that information myself.
Yep.
All right, 28 to hit.
28, you said? Yep. That hits.
Yep. 32 slashing.
Yes. He is bloody, by the way. After the
Please
last
make me another wisdom saving throw.
attack.
Let's see what horrible skill
9.
I get this time.
9.
Alright, please take. These rolls are bad. Okay, I was bad for 10 psychic damage on the
Alright.
second go around.
Um,
Something like
just kind of more of the same. Just he seems to be focusing on trying to beat you. He just wants to beat you to beat his sister. More of the same. Just his focus is on that. He you get a bit. He looks down on you for being someone he's already defeated before, which is also part of the reason. That is slowly going away as you are kicking his ass, though.
Right.
Quickly
Bonus
going away.
action grapple off that second one, if I may. Timer
Yep.
per hour feet.
Yep, go for it.
It's an at 20, but
He only got 21, so
31 in number
Yeah.
totals.
yeah. So you grapple him pretty easily.
All right. It's more or less me trying to just pull him in. That's what the grapple is here.
The Kaiser maneuver.
We're not doing that one. Not quite. Crazy variant.
I learned this from our co-captain.
Jeez, what the fuck?
Anyways.
The midst of battle, pull him in. And I just want to try to say to him in as much of a stern but still semi-caring tone as I can.
Skill issue.
We have nothing to prove here. We have everything to prove to each other and to our friends as people. That's all this is, man.
And then they
He says back to you, you want the same guy whose ass I kicked a couple months ago.
No. I'm a bigger man. Seems like you
Did
need
you
your
say
ass kicked
chokestand?
back.
That joke's on yeah.
Choke slam.
So, we jump.
Jump.
We jumping.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, the regular.
Yeah. Two different athletics checks.
Thank you, Beast Barbarian, for exploitable features. 25 on the first check.
Yep, that's 50 feet so far.
And 24 on the second check.
That is 74 feet high. This is how high Kraith jumps.
What?
74 feet high is how high you jump.
All right, cool. Just going for the slammer. Throwing the claw attack with it also.
Yep, 76 for just the fall damage.
All right. Let me do that. Ah! Slash. R. Right? Or is it R slash? No, it's not right.
Backslash, right.
All right, not bad. 23 on that. And claw attack. Make sure an unnatural 20 hits first.
Unnatural 20, yeah, that hits.
All right, cool. And then a resounding extra 13 slashing.
30.
13.
30. As you lions barrage him back down to the ground. He
I think I want Falcon drop next time. Okay.
He kneels back up into a position to fight and try and keep fighting. He pulls up a sword. He says, "You've earned my respect, Wraith. But I won't go down without one last swing."
Without phase 2.
Anyways.
Wait a minute. Why is it? What? How does the health bar suddenly extend further than the nameplate? Wait, I thought that was the limit. Wait a minute.
Wait a
Wait,
second.
double over? Wait.
He interrupted the theme song. Anyways. 26 to hit.
Push it to the limit.
That does hit me.
Another weak slash 13 damage for after half and a 7.
Yep.
Second attack,
Is that toxic?
23 to hit.
That does indeed hit.
In a Furious Barrage, he gets 16. That's 8 damage after halving. And bonus action Frenzy. Only a 17 AC is too weak to finish the combo. Take it home, Crazy.
As he loses the chain. Anyway. Wraith will just. If I were to look past him right now, what would I see? So
Like, I feel like trying to get jumps into his mind, or just like look past him and now.
like in imagining I'm staring at whatever is behind him. Is it just the searing ash, basically? Or
Make a perception check, then. Make a perception check.
Yeah. Perception is going to be a 14.
You see the searing ash. They all look. Courtier, looks on. What's a mixed expression?
Naturally.
Seems to be kind of like a. You just the quick glance, you get the vibe that it's kind of like a father looking at two of his children fighting, basically, not able to choose a side. So I guess the surprising thing for Great there is that Courtier still considers you part of the Searing Ash, supposedly.
Right.
No Merlara for sure.
Nary.
That's it. Nothing. I mean, Yashi's crying. Searing Ash is fighting, nothing else for catch your eye, I don't think.
All right then. Attack number 1. Does an 18 hit?
18, you said?
Yeah.
That it's.
Right, he's not. Good thing I'm rolling with advantage. Some of these are getting scary. That was another nat 1 otherwise. All right. 32 damage slashing.
And you kill him. Or do you knock him unconscious?
No, I don't kill him.
Yeah, no. Flavor how you want to defeat your opponent.
I want to just hands. What do I do here? Just hook him across the face best I can. Just a nice, just slow motion torsion sort of punch. And before he hits the ground super fucking hard or anything, just already kind of be there to pull him up.
Yeah.
And just as best as I can. Just him in semi-conscious fading. Just and it's all I have left in my arsenal of roleplay. I'm sorry to say.
No problem.
Give him the nod.
And before you phase out of consciousness, you shoot the nod back.
As he goes down, the dude don't slam him to the ground. He does fall to the ground. But then, rather than really even bother trying to get a vision or a glimpse from Courtier, I'm just looking back up to my friends.
Friends, what is your reaction to Craith winning? Raihan is just cheering for you loudly, of course. Never stopped.
Yeah, same, honestly.
I'm gonna change from chanting to just clapping.
Okay.
So more subdued.
Marie claps before looking at Poppy and saying, "Your friend fights quite nobly." You didn't win.
Nah, I was too young, too naive. But it's been a month, so who knows? Maybe now.
I was so young and foolish 48 hours ago. Since then,
I've grown.
Any other friend reactions?
I've burned
Nah,
my roleplay for friend reactions. React to me, damn it.
I expected no less.
I don't give you this look of assurance.
I do the cool head nod.
With that, Oblin the Goblin says, and the winner is Kraith of the Ivory Pact.
Whoa.
He said it. He said it.
He said the thing.
Put it on a t-shirt.
What are not t-shirt? The next two fights of the solo combat are Axil of the Solar Guard. Axil being the number 2 ranked. Axil of the Storm Guard. My mistake. Axil being, of course, the second ranked, highest ranked of the Rising Adventure, right behind Gondar. Fighting Korodir of the Solar Guard. He defeats Korodir quite easily. Our chain friend is not able to land a single blow on Axil. He seems to use a quarterstaff in combat, but he does not seem to show any. Doesn't show off any of his other techniques against Korodir. You don't want him much Kraith. You should, no Ashana or perception me today. He's definitely holding back.
Yeah, that staff can transform. I'm feeling it. It's a Monkey King.
Wukong.
Then you have, as the last of the first round of combat, for the solo combat, Sasha of Moonthorn versus Inia of the Humming Wolves. He uses a bow. Sasha uses a sword. You guys know how I feel the sword characters. Have it tight. Anyway, Sasha, her blade glowing with like kind of dark edge to it. Not in the same way of like a Kaiser. Like it is more like a dark around the edges kind of thing. For Sasha, not quite as evil and sinister looking. But she is able to basically cut through all of Inia's arrows and defeats Inia pretty easily as well. So you seem to get a necrotic sense out of her attacks, we'll say. But yeah, you make it to the next round, which will be tomorrow. You know that your opponent is Gondar. And then Axel and Sasha will be in the other, what's that? Not bracket, other side of the other semifinal, yeah. The other seeds of the tournament, whatever. But yeah, you win pretty easily. So that concludes today's tournament festivities. Basically, there will be another exhibition match. It'll be later, kind of right before night. It's about 3 in the afternoon at this point. So you have, you're back to free time if you want to go to the bazaar, to do more of those downtime activities. That's pretty much the main thing to do. But those are the things I have penciled in to do. I'll put it that way.
Time to derail right now.
Might get the beanbag. We're making our own.
Do it.
10-minute break now, I suppose. We'll take a 10-minute break. Hello, and welcome back to Whose Turn Is It Anyway? Ashana Rising. Back from our break, we just did the solo combat round, where Kraith succeeded victoriously in the first round of combat. Now we got a little bit of downtime as tournament facilities are done for the day. As we are at the bazaar. what would people like to do? There is shops, there are activities, there's competitions, there's just drinking, there's gambling, which this group has been very good at today.
Not me.
I'm only down a lot.
You guys are one a lot. I'd like to walk up to Craig, please.
Okay.
Hey, Craig. Did you have are you busy? Great. Well, so I went to this place yesterday. You know Jennifer. She sells lots of cool magical items normally.
Yeah, they're really cool, really. It's the coolest item.
Anyways, so right now she's hosting this puzzle box, and I think you would have a special skill that would help us along the way because I could not figure it out. And they're electric, and so they kept shocking me. But it has something to do with dragons, so I thought that maybe you might know the answers to them. So I want to see if you want to come along.
See, the first trick when there's a puzzle box is you gotta break the damn thing and skip all the puzzles because it's a waste of time, really.
Well, Jennifer's a good friend of mine, so I didn't want to break her stuff. So I just thought maybe you could help because I don't really know a whole lot about dragons.
I don't either.
Other than that you are a
Honestly,
dragon, I guess.
No, you know how you have like the whole not a bird thing? Yeah, I kind of have that now with the dragons. Yeah,
Well, okay.
it got
I see.
tedious.
Okay,
It got complicated.
I see. No, so nothing. Not even about the types. Do you know anything about their types?
There's red.
Yeah, like what they prefer, like where they like to live and stuff.
Just for DMs or anyway, I can give her a crash course on dragons
You can make a history check
based
with
on what I
advantage.
know.
You can make a history
boy.
check with advantage if you like.
Big scaly and mean.
I'll take a gander at my library when we get back to the keep.
Well, I suppose if you don't know, that's
Yep.
okay.
I got a flat 18.
18. So this used to be true before like dragons had their own cities and things, but you know that they, especially like basically each of the dragons had like their own preferred habitats and things. Because it's like super out of practice though, the only one like you just remember off the top of your head is like silver dragons. They tend to like being up high in like mountains and stuff like that.
Now, seems to me, Rui, silver dragons sure did like being up high on mountains and things like that.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. I figured out the waterfall one, right?
Yes.
Was it? It wasn't a blue dragon, was it? Though it was something.
Waterfall.
Did I figure out the desert one too?
We've only been one.
Yeah.
I think you figured out desert then.
Yeah.
It was grass dragons like the desert.
That's what I thought.
It seems to
Okay.
me grass dragons like the desert, really.
Oh, well, I got that one figured out, right? Okay, well, never mind. I suppose I could just
That's
go
the
to
only one I know off the top of my head. I just have that one. Carson knows that one.
Well, I'll just find Jennifer later and ask her what the prize was. No big deal. What do you plan to do during your break?
Carpe Diem.
Oh, well, that sounds kind of fun.
No, it's that guy, Carpe, and that could be No, you misunderstood. You thought I was saying season. No.
Well, what are you saying? Oops.
All right, you see that guy over there that has a name tag that says Carpe, and that guy has a name tag that says Diem.
There's two different guys.
I think so, unless they're moving back and forth really quickly.
You're gonna do them during the break? Your
Not
break?
quite phrasing. Not quite phrasing.
I see what you're gonna do during the break.
I'm going to inquire.
Oh, I see.
Can you
Oh,
now?
cool. What did you say, Meg?
I'm pretty sure they can hear you. Craig, we're standing right by them. It's rude to talk about people in front of their faces.
They are at least 20 feet away from me. This is a private conversation.
We're in open air. 20 feet isn't that far.
See, can be obfuscated very easily. This is a private
I hope they
conversation.
heard
Nobody can
everything
hear you.
and they're hearing you cough to pretend.
Mm-mm. Now you're gonna tell me many hidden knives can hear all of this. No,
Well,
that's
no,
just not
Not
true.
gonna
no
actually.
way.
Uh,
Roll perception, Garrett.
oh, all right. Listen. So Craig's got Carpe and DM lined up. Who else wants to line up an activity?
Hey, how about we go meet Clarissa and Olympe? I think you'd be very interested in what they have to offer.
Sure.
I think is the Old Man Rivers Grab the Banner contest still eligible?
Yep.
I think I'd like to go try that out. I'm curious.
Okay. We should grab the banner.
Weeble
get
is
worked up.
dying to know what the log jousting or the dragonfly races are. If anyone would like to tag along, you're more
Ron
than welcome.
says, I love dragonflies and jousting and logs.
Easy, buddy.
Well, definitely. Let's hit the dragonflies first.
All right. Gleeble right up for the top. So that's happening. Oh, man. So we leave Mida, Godric, Sebastian, and Otto.
I had the place that I wanted to, and then
We're going to Armaton.
which one was it?
Who's we?
We as in me and I and Echo.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, Armaton as well.
I mean me and
the Echo and Mida. And Godric and Sebastian. What tickles your fancy, Godric?
I'm not sure. I'm not super interested in doing anything.
There's always drinking games and also
Silver's right there.
I guess that's what it is right there.
Highlighted on the map for your convenience, God.
I guess we'll go to the drinking games.
Okay. Put you over here, we'll move you there, and
Magic we know and love.
Yeah. See, D&D is a game where you can live out your fantasies, things you can't normally do in real life. You can do whatever you want. Dragonfly racing? When are you gonna?
Maybe you can't do that.
Doesn't drink in real life. You know
You can
that.
socially drink in this game. That's amazing.
I was thinking.
I missed the red frog.
I'll start with Dragonfly Racing. So this activity is run by a mage named Majin Park. As you walk up, you see 6 gigantic dragonflies. Rideable horse-sized dragonflies.
Oh, it's this kind of race, baby.
This kind of race. He says, come on, to the very sophisticated Dragonfly Racing. Who would like to step up and capture glory for their team?
The dumbest look on my face. I just raise my hand.
Step right up, sir. I would like to as well, Ryan says. So that's
All right.
Tendrus is the next one to step up. Ramus, Lavinia, and Nearbeth. After after Brocky basically pushes her forward and makes her do it. Oops, went too far. All right. So checking my rules real quick for Dragon Fly Racing. Up here, no, it's there's all right. So there's 100. So it's basically 100-foot track that you're racing.
Mm-hmm.
Each of the people racing will roll an animal handling check to move. Or you can either make it basically on your turn. You can either make an animal handling check, or you can you're given a bunch of weighted balls to throw at opponents to make them to see if they'll fall off. If you are the last one standing, you also win.
Ooh.
So a little strategy. It's just a spot dex check for those. So so go ahead and roll initiative. That's what that was.
All right. That's a nice 11.
Nice. Right on rolls a 16. Pull up all these characters really quick. Ramus with a 13. Guess I should add these to the tracker. Guess I should add this character to the tracker. Oh. That turn. With a 11, you said?
Mm-hmm.
11, 16, 13. Lavinia got a 9. Nearbeth. Why didn't it be on? A 13. And Tendris. Who, by the way, you will be competing against in the Blitzball. Tendris, the Tiefling guy.
Ooh.
Just as
So if he
That's
sustains
knowledge.
an injury on the racetrack, be quite a
Hey.
bummer.
Who's to say? You only rolled 7, so.
That's scary.
All right, Raihan's first. Raihan will just try to get his dragonfly going. It just says, "Come on, little guy." Dragonfly doesn't move. Ramus will also try to coax his dragonfly forward. He does get his dragonfly to go 20 feet. So he's basically gonna make pass 4 more times. He's 20 feet ahead of you.
Oh.
Nearbeth. That 20. So she will actually go 40 feet. The Nearbeth is in the lead. Should move everybody down. I'll put if I can just drag it that way. Huh. Okay. Y'all will be all the way back here. Actually, boom, boom, boom. Amos and Nearbeth. Boom. Cleveland, is your turn.
Yes, animal handling first.
You have to choose now one or the other. So you can only do one in your turn.
Oh, I didn't hear what the other one was.
You can throw away your ball to knock somebody off there.
Oh, no, I think we need to get a little movement down. That's a dirty 20.
30, 20. You successfully move 20 feet forward, so you're even with Ramus. Behind Nearbeth. Lavinia is also able to get her Dragonfly to move.
Just whisper sweet nothings to it.
Tendris also unable to move his Dragonfly. Ryan's turn again. Ryan just keep going. You got it, little guy. Just get him on. Just giddy up. Still no movement for the Dragonfly. Ramus is able to move another 20 feet. Progress near Beth. Unable to get her Dragonfly to move after a fierce quick start. Label your turn.
Woo! Wait. Oh, Nearabeth went 25
Yeah.
feet, you said?
She went 20 feet in her first turn. She had an at 20. She went,
Didn't I
she went 40 feet in her first turn. That's what I meant.
Oh, dang. Okay.
On her net 20. Yep.
Whew. Come on, baby. That's a 6 animal handling.
And
Come on, little buddy. We
your
can do it.
buddy's just not getting the move on here. Lavinia able to get moving again, catches up with you. And Tendris. That one falls off the Dragonfly at the starting line. Just doesn't. Just very like Draco Malfoy kind of pout walk away from the Dragonfly. Ryan just keeps trying to do his Dragonfly forward, and it pulls forward even with you.
Whoa.
Now you got Ramus, who is not able to pull forward. Nearbeth is able to pull another 20 feet. She is 40 from the finish line. So 2 successes away. That point we get her the rest of the way. Cleveland, your turn.
My turn?
Yep.
All right, I look over at Raihan and Lavinia. Hey, guys.
Yeah.
She's going to take it if we don't beam her off of that thing with some rocks, and I throw a fat little rock at her.
Make a dexterity check, so just flat dexterity.
Come on. That's come on. 5.
Just completely whiffs. Just. I think I can do that. Lavinia says, and she throws hers. She nails Nearbeth in the back, forcing her to make an acrobatic check to stay on. She rolls a nat 20, so you just see Nearbeth like get knocked off and just like completely like gymnastic maneuver herself like back on to like goes under the Dragonfly and back on without losing any momentum. Like that. Ryan says, "I would never throw anything at the lady." But he does cue his little Dragonfly on forward, and he is now ahead of you, and even with Ramus.
Yeah, go.
Ramus also able to move forward. He is now even with Nearbeth, both 40 feet from the finish line. Nearbeth, after all of her gymnastic maneuvers, rolls a nat 1, and just like in her like her how proud of she and like surprised she is with herself, just like turns to like wave at her boyfriend and then falls off.
Flew too close to the sun.
Gable, your turn. Ramus is 40 feet from the finish line, right out ahead of you.
All right, I got to book it. Animal handling. Come on. Yep. Oh, another dirty 20.
Nice. You full even with Ryan. Lavinia. It's not getting a lot of momentum. She's still lagging behind. Ryan's turn. Ryan just cueing his little buddy on, runs straight into the tree.
No.
On that nat 1. Ramus's turn. He's 20 feet from the finish line, one success away.
Oh my gosh!
Label your turn.
I mage hand his dragonfly's wing.
Make a Arcana check.
Oh, for real? I was joking
Yeah.
around. Let's go.
You want to do it? Go for it.
My Arcana is shit, but it's the only way. That's an 11.
You just try with like an electric cannon, shoots out and just misses the wings though.
Ooh.
Lavinia's going to try and throw a ball to knock Ramus off, and she misses. Ramus with one last animal handling check rolls a nat 20, sailing through the finish line.
Not even close.
After running nat 20, had to give me a chance, but he sails to the finish line. Majin Hart says, "That was some expert flying, all my friends. Was this your first time, Dragonfly?" Talking to Weevil.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, I didn't even know they get, this big.
Oh, I have raised them carefully on my Dragonfly farm.
Ramus said that.
Majin Hart.
Oh. I was thinking the same. Yeah, man. It was a little intimidating at first, and then, they're like apex predators and all in the insect world. Not that I know anything about that, but wow.
Yes.
Would you be willing to part with any of them?
Oh, I could never part with any of my darlings.
Perfectly understandable. Perhaps I'll find one of my own one day, because boy, they are beautiful, and I want to ride.
Well, you are always welcome to come visit the farm if you'd like to ride Cutesy again.
Cutesy? Oh my gosh, where's the farm located?
We'll just beyond the city limits.
Just beyond the city limits? Okay. I go to Cutesy. I give her a little and
she just nuzzles up next to you.
I'll come visit you later, sweetie.
Right behind you see is just crying. "I'm sorry, I ran you into a tree."
What do dragonflies even eat? I need to bring treats when I go visit her. I guess I asked that to Majin Hart.
Oh, these types of dragonflies will eat just about anything besides meats. I mean, they'll eat carrots, any types of vegetables, anything of that sort.
Cool. Well,
She loves carrots.
I'll come by with some sweet carrots when I come say hi to her.
And you skin their snout right next to you.
Oh, I love little Cutesy. Fuck you. Fuck you.
So how long do they live again?
56 days. Oh man. All right. Disguise Princess Marie and Poppy. How would you like to start this conversation with Calista / Olympe?
Under my breath on my way over there. So, you don't have to be an adventurer to get out and see the world. I mean, you should meet my friends Clarissa and Olympe. They're quite the adventurous duo without putting their lives in unneeded danger.
Oh, I'm familiar with them as you approach Clarissa. Says, "Poppy! Princess Mabel!" She says it very loudly.
Hands over her mouth.
Yeah, just.
This is my friend Marie, who's thinking of joining an adventurer guild. She's a handmaiden to the princess, which must be how you recognize her. Isn't that right?
Olympe says, "Hello, Marie." He just shakes Marie's hand. Very straightforward. He goes, hello, Marie. It's very nice to meet a friend of Poppy's. So you wanted to be an adventurer? That's totally cool. But really, that's not where the money's at. You want to really get that hustle and that grind. You want to be selling it to the adventurers, right? Like, because they're always going to need something, and they're never going to be not be a bunch of adventurers. And it's like totally a lot easier as long as you keep your distance, because like they're kind of also very
Clarissa,
dangerous. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yes. But like any.
I think
Yep.
no, no, stop.
Okay.
Clarissa, Marie is not interested in making money. I was hoping y'all could tell her about maybe your own adventurers gathering all these mystical items. Maybe visiting different towns and, not dying. Except that one time.
Well. Oh yeah. I was just kind of really in that it was like totally turned out for the best. But yeah, it's totally the best getting to travel around without anybody bossing you around. Like we get to meet all sorts of fun and interesting people. They don't have like a stick up their butt trying adventures. We get to totally blend in. Um, and they like just trade us all sorts of cool items that they really, they're probably like super illegal, but then we like trade them around for totally legit items that we then sell to adventurers.
I look over at Marie. This isn't working, is it?
Not quite.
Well, can't blame me for trying. Um,
Uh,
thank you, girls. I think maybe a different career is of Marie's interest, but I am glad I got to see you both today, and I appreciate your discretion so much, Clarissa.
oh, of course, I can totally keep a secret, girl. Anyways, I totally value you and appreciate our time together as well. Again, no hard feelings about that one time I died around you because like you totally got me back resurrected. So thanks.
Go to log casting, shall we, Marie?
Yes, that seems quite fun. Um, Great. We will now cut to you at Carpe Diem.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Um, Carpe, so you initially see, big orc, um, uh, glowing green eyes, stuff like that. But then outside of out of his jacket pocket, like not his jacket pocket, like inside his jacket, pops the head of the Goblin Diem,
Oh,
who says, "You want a tattoo?
uh, maybe. I was really just inquiring.
Well, we can do all sorts of tattoos. We can do like the mundane and the non-magical. We can like infuse you with some spells that we know and stuff like that. What you looking for, huh?
Well, I got a piece of my own actually going here. I was just curious if you had any insights or history, any knowledge really.
And Carpe puts kind of drops his bifocals down and starts to examine your tattoo. Hmm. Screams old, older than you. How's
Yeah, that makes
a
sense.
tattoo older than you get on your body?
Well, you see, it was somebody else's, but then he gave it to me.
You rip the tattoo off of somebody else's body, put it on your own.
No, no, not like that. No, it was magic. Does that explain
Ah,
that pretty well?
yeah, that explains it pretty well.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, seems older than the rooms even that I know.
Yep. He
But
said it was I think he said it was one of the founders.
yeah.
The guilds and all that.
Hmm. But see, the room even seems older than that. Like it's draconic. Dragons gave up room carving a long time ago, from what I hear of it.
Mm. Yeah, I think I can corroborate that claim. Yeah.
All the rooms I know are from the dwarves who learned it from the giants.
You hear a lot of back and forth between the giants and the dragons for the origin on these things. You hear a lot of sides on that.
It's likely the giants probably stole open the dragons first, or at least were inspired by it, copy it. Most of the rune tattoos though these days not as much powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't make anything of that sort if you're hoping to replicate that sort of thing.
Nah, wouldn't dream of it.
Well, the spells I can carve into you are absorb elements, armor of Agathis, cure wounds, gift of alacrity, death of strike, alter self, blur, dragon breath. Though I don't think you need much help with that.
Honestly.
Enhance ability, enlarge roost,
All right, my good man.
spell magic.
I'm just gonna ask the word. I'm just gonna say a word. All right.
Oh,
Attunement.
yes, this will need to attune to your soul and all that. For magical
Oops, I'm all out. Bye.
Sorry about that, mate. I can give you a regular mundane tattoo if you want.
Oh, crap. I don't know. I mean, I feel like this one keeps on growing, so I don't want to like try to guess what it's going to turn into next. Might clash too hard.
DM speaks up and says, "You say you don't got like a loved one you want to commemorate on your skin or something?"
The player speaketh, so do I. Do
I
I
don't know.
really though?
I don't know. I'm just.
I
That's just something that NPC would say.
yeah. Let's hold
The
that thought.
why the DM would find that hilarious to create guy that locks it on tattoo.
Yeah. 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 We've already put our elephants in the room to rest. We have a guild name for him. I don't need to put this on my skin now.
Make yourself.
Yeah. It's
Oh. Well.
Yeah. No, these two seems like two outstanding gentlemen. I'll keep you in mind in case I need a memorial in peace, or even better, something towards a better tomorrow. I'll seize that day when we get there. Am I right?
Right. Pleasure almost doing business with you.
Yeah. Anyway, so how about them logs?
Logs.
What about them logs, though?
We will cut to Otto and Maya. Or Johnson. Hello, first of the Forge Born.
Why, this is how he talks to make fun.
Is there something go wrong with how I talk?
I told you not to make fun of him. No. Not at all.
Well, I didn't say a damn thing about it. What are you talking about, Otto?
Don't say anything.
Hello, I am Armisen of the Forge Born.
Well met.
What may I do for you today, friend of First Forge Born, Atorian?
Well, I was hoping to see if you happen to have any interesting type of materials that you use to forge your forged materials, I guess, or your forged armor and weapons.
Well, I do have a few materials, Atorian, but if you the other day, including shackles, prosthetic limbs that can shoot out iron bands made of a aberrant metal.
Well, you see here, Armiton. When you see here, Armiton, I'm looking for a much more raw version of these forged items, as in the prior to being forged. Do you have any sort of ancient materials, any different possibly stones, rocks, minerals that are uncommon or rare around these parts?
Don't know. It would be uncommon, but it's not ancient. These are pretty standard for repair over in Flossy for the Forgeborn. But this would be a maybe unusual item to you. I do have a few the light is what we the Forgeborn call it. But you may have heard that the Forgeborn have metal hearts, but it is the light that goes inside our minds that makes up our ability to process and think and move.
It's funny that you mentioned the forgeborn heart. Would you happen to have any expertise in exchanging those or repairing or uses while possibly out in the field?
Yes, I have replaced a few war forged, as you say, hearts in my time. If the heart is destroyed, the soul will not be able to continue. But if the light is ever destroyed, then the body will never move again. So both are key if you ever need to fix your friend here. Are you his engineer?
Well, if we're in a tight spot out in the field, I sure might take off the fairy hat and the sorcerer hat and put on the engineer hat if needed. Metaphorically, of course.
Well, do you have a spare light for a Torian?
Well, this is the first I've heard of this light here business. I do have a spare heart here. Well, not like here; it's in my bag. But I trust that you understand that this is a real heart.
Ear over Midas' shoulder.
I trust.
Paul, right?
Probably that would make sense. Well, I hope you can trust that I do have a real genuine heart. I don't want to bring it out here in the moment, but if that's only one of the two things that would be required to help my handy friend here, then I'd like to look into purchasing one of these here lots that he might need out in the field if he ever runs into a tough spot.
Well, for my ancestor, I of course would give you this for free.
Well, that's a mighty fine deal. However, I don't think I could take charity like that. I would insist that I pay you for something at least, if not to just keep me on the short list of people that you let know if some fine artifacts, materials, raw materials, or gemstones and the like come into your shop to be made into weapons.
I will be certain to. I'm not so much of a traveler like the rest of the merchants here. I really only came because I had heard rumors of an older Forgeborn here, and I am pleased that this is true. I owe my very existence for the templates that Torian like. So I insist on giving you this as he pulls out this. It's kind of like an electric tube, basically.
Like a fuse.
Yeah, fuse, basically. He hands it to you.
I attempt to look around to find something like one that would insulate and two would cushion this. I imagine throwing it in the bag with a bunch of other things is probably not the.
It's a fuse, but he has like a little like test tube basically around it.
Okay, so it would be protected.
Yep.
Okay, well then I will humbly accept this here lot to hopefully never be used for our friend Otto here. I call him Otto. I put it in my bag of holding. I'll add it later. But I can't possibly accept that for free. Like I said earlier, I need to do something for you, as I like to repay and kind of keep the hands buttered a little bit in a metaphorical sense here, not literal sense. Maybe a little bit of lubricant on yours, but how about this? If I throw in a couple thousand gold, you keep me on the short list of people to let me know if you get some interesting items in any raw gems, materials, ancient, new, futuristic type deal. And also I'll pay an extra couple thousand on top for you to give me a little bit of lessons here to make sure I can actually fulfill my role as a volunteer engineer for a friend here.
I am happy to teach you what I can. And I will keep a lookout, as you say.
And I will give him 10,000 gold.
He reluctantly takes the gold.
No, I said 10,000. Remove. God bless. Okay. Do I have to write anything down there, or I just like proficient at fixing auto?
You could put a custom item in there if you want for the fuse, but what he does is he starts playing a song. And the song begins to transfer in your head. It's basically instructions to how you fix a forge form, basically. Both of you, because you're both there, receive the information.
Oh, nice.
I don't know how much self-search you'll ever be able to do, but
Yeah.
That is going into the maybe useful thing.
Yeah.
Same. Now, just in case it's maybe useful, bank.
Is there anything else that I can help with?
Let's see here. Let me check through my inventory, make sure I don't have anything fun to work with here.
Oh. Do you have one of those fishing rods the little man uses? Gondar?
I am not sure what a Gondar is.
Yeah, don't worry about it. He has this fishing rod that can snare people.
I am not very familiar with fishing anymore since being a forage born. And its fish does not give me my appropriate nutrients.
You get nutrients. You need. Do you taste things?
Yes, do you not?
No.
You were not built with the taste?
No. No, I'm tasteless. No, give me the taste.
Well,
I don't want a fishing rod anymore. I want the taste.
Well, if I could, I would rip out my.
No. Where did you acquire the taste?
I was born with it. It was part of my.
Yes, your package. Yes.
My package.
Who did you purchase the package from?
Well, it was not purchased. I did not purchase it. It was purchased for me. But the insurer is give me like 10 years.
Otto has a new mission in life. I don't care. I need to work out adventuring. I required the taste.
Hades Greystone is the insurer.
That just sounds like that sounds quite an ominous name, does it not?
He is the richest man in Ashana.
Wait, is that old dude?
You have not met this guy.
Okay.
What do I know about him?
Probably not. Make a history check, but probably not.
So I'd like to look up on some
You're
people that
from
I'm,
Ashana, maybe?
yeah, I'm not, but when you believe it, I know nothing. Or
No, no. This you've not heard of this guy, but he is the leader of Flosi and runs the forge-born factories and insurance.
All right. Quick mental note. 80s. All right.
hey, Arlington,
Yes.
if I were to have here some star metal ore and ingots, do you think you could whip up something real nice that might be useful to me and my companion?
If you had enough of it, I could potentially go back to Flosi and forge Otto new armor that can be enchanted with what you like.
Now, what would the specifics of that have to be? I got about 5 pounds of star metal ore. I've got 3 whole lunar ingots. And this here dinosaur bone. I add for comedic effect.
Armington does not catch it for a second. He goes, "Oh, the last part was a joke. Ha, ha, ha."
That's about how I expected him to laugh, so I don't, nothing doesn't phase me.
I could potentially use the ingots and the metal that you have. It would take all of it for me to use that together. If you had about another 5 pounds of star metal, I could just use the star metal.
I mean, what you want me to do?
I'm just looking at you. I'm looking at you expectantly.
Hey. All right.
Am I just looking at her head that's not looking at me?
No, it's looking back at you. I just want the taste.
Arlington just starts leaning forward between you two, and then goes, "Am I missing a joke?"
No.
I could potentially have your new body installed with the taste.
That would mean no more rust. That would also mean no more green scales.
That's true.
Now, Armington, as I don't want to appear more selfless than I actually am, would there be any way to install some sort of radar in his body as well? A artifact finder of sorts. Except I don't care about real artifacts. I just want clear metals and rocks. I'm a collector here, right? And so it's going to be tough for me to part with my collection unless I know I'm going to get a little bit more in return than I'm giving out.
I'm going to build you a metal detector instead that can just attach to me.
That wasn't the question that I asked.
I know. I'm not turning into a dog.
I have not heard of a forge-born with these capabilities. However, there is excavation equipment that I have heard of back in Flosi that could do such a thing.
Oh, so we're going to Flosi.
Does sound like that. I think if we stumble upon this here excavation tool and it might prove useful, I may just have to come back and take you up on that offer to build our friend Otto a new body.
It sounds good. Any way that I can help. Be first.
I'm just a fourth here, so talking to you.
Yo, what if?
He's not talking to me.
Is there a way to split my conscience between the two bodies? So that way I technically have a super echo that can also create an echo, and then there are 4 of me.
Dude, what I do not think. I don't know.
Well, I believe this begs the question if Forgeborn's heart and not have been replaced, is it still the same Forgeborn?
I
Ship of Forgeborns.
I I
Yo, Hunt, spit it out.
have never heard of a Forgeborn who could split their consciousness like a Torian.
So you're saying that a Forgeborn having an echo is an anomaly.
Correct.
So you're saying this, and I just point, and it just appears.
That is amazing.
Wow.
Wang! This is a battle of expressions, and neither one of us are showing any.
Yep.
Right, but listen, this one can't talk. Can't really, though it did act on its own without movements. That was weird.
I mean, I'm assuming that you're doing this without any of your Ashana. This is one of your normal echoes. So
Yeah, this is one of my normal echoes.
So this is not one that looks like your elf itself.
Yeah.
Should less confuse them.
Yes, yeah. So, I would like, if we are to go down this plane, to somehow be able to control 2 bodies without one of them being an echo.
You would need to talk to Hades himself, more than likely. In addition to being the richest person in Ashana, he is also one of the smartest.
Oh my god, you know what this means? And I bring Maida close up. This means
Hold up, hey. I'm here. What the deal?
one of me
What
can go save Satella, and the other me can be a bachelor again.
Well, that actually sounds like a great idea.
All in favor? And raise my other hand. And the echo raises his hand.
Uh,
Okay, Maida.
well, I keep both my hands down. I don't see the merit for me in this deal at the moment.
I mean, one of me becomes your artifact finder. Quote unquote artifact. Not finder.
Well, you had me until you said the second part instead of saying that you were the artifact and not the artifact finder. I don't need myself a half-baked auto as an artifact.
No. Okay, I see what you're saying. No.
But I like cool rocks and metals and gems and the like. I don't like, well, some things out of context. I don't like having half-baked Forgeborns. One is not like the other in the collection.
I mean, at the end of the day, they're both kind of inanimate objects.
That is very incorrect. And isn't that right, John? Then I would shed some tears because that seemed like a really bad idea.
Not dying, just power off.
I don't see how you're different.
Listen, I turn off, the echo just turn me back on, or you can turn me back on. It's not that.
You have a switch like that?
I don't know. I thought we found stuff.
No, I think something was afoot there.
Well, We'll figure this all out. We got to go talk to Hades now.
Well, you need to convince me to talk to Hades. With you.
No. I'm just saying we. You, me, the group, maybe just me.
The Echo.
The Echo.
Well, Otto, if you can prove to me that your half-baked version will prove useful after helping the plight with Satella, then we can forge ourselves a deal. But if I don't see much merit in that, I can't give up these precious metals I've been holding on to.
Wait, that's fine. I'm also saying Fold itself can handle Satella. So we'll burn that bridge after we cross it. So, or even as we cross it, I guess.
So do I have to like? Oh no, you just sang the song, and I know all that. I don't have to sit for extended period of time to learn.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I guess my questions have been exhausted, and my purpose here is done. If you would like to say your salutations, and we can skedaddle.
Yeah, I shake with him.
And he shakes back equally vigorously.
Perfect.
All right, Rui, Old Man Rivers. So Old Man Rivers has this basically a swimming pool.
Okay.
Says, hey there. If you'd like to compete in Old Man Rivers' banner contest, you just swim on up to this little pool thing, whatever, that the king set up for me. You could win the special gills that let you breathe underwater and swim pretty normally fast.
Do I even have a swimming speed?
You have swimming speed. It's just half your movement speed.
Oh, dear. Hope this isn't a speed contest. Hey, Old Man Rivers, how you doing?
I've been doing just fine. How about yourself?
This and that. Only died a couple of times since the last time you seen me, so I count that as I'm doing pretty good.
Oh, I love your figures of speech.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I suppose I'd like to participate in your little contest. So I suppose I'll just hop into the pool. Now, my one question for you is, old man,
Mm-hmm.
can I fly above the pool?
No, you gotta swim.
Oh, dear me. Okay. Well, let's just hope that my feathers don't get too wet while I'm in there. Wish me luck, I suppose.
And your fellow competitors are Eldar, Amira's younger brother.
Uh-huh.
You've met like once before. I think he was at Silver Stars Festival.
Nice.
Elijah, who was at the Hot Springs episode thing.
Mm.
Man Gondar.
Okay. Gondar, how are you?
I'm doing fine.
Good job on your fight earlier. You lost me $50, but that's okay.
$50.
Forgot about your fishing rod, so that's pretty good.
No.
Oh, 50 gold. 50 gold, sorry. But yeah, pretty impressive. You won my other friend a lot of money though, so that's pretty good.
Well, at least someone bet on me, the hero of Kalo, so.
Indeed. I thought that might have been a flip, but I was very proud of you in your fight today. So, what?
You were there.
Oh, well, not the Hero Kalo thing. I mean, your fight today.
You were there for the hero of Kalo thing.
I was there for that as well. So,
Saved a bunch of adventures and falling off a cliff.
yeah. I didn't need saving because I could fly if I fell off. So,
True, but that won't help you in this contest, though.
that's very true. I wasn't prepared to be a swimming contest. Honestly, I did think it was going to be a flying contest. So that's why I thought I might excel. Have you been to Jennifer's booth?
Oh, Gil tried to convince me to go to that puzzle thing. Absolutely not. That's not my thing at all.
Yeah, puzzles ain't my thing either, but I thought I might support Jennifer because she's one of my friends. At least I think I buy a lot of stuff from her, so I think I was a friend. But yeah, I could not figure it out, so I just gave up and left. I asked Craig for help, but he didn't really know much that would help me either, so
Well, isn't the whole thing about like dragons and stuff?
Yeah, but he said, he's not really technically a dragon, so he doesn't really know a lot about him, which I thought was kind of silly. Not
Didn't he
not
fight in the
silly.
Dragon War?
You see, you make a good point, Gondar. But no, he doesn't know. Maybe he just doesn't remember, and he's too afraid to admit it. But wish you the best of luck. Wish me luck because I'm gonna need it. I'm not a great swimmer, but I really could use the heels.
Oh man. All right. So, Rui, it is an athletics check. Basically we keep each round to keep moving forward. Basically.
All right. I have 2 dice left that are not in jail, so hopefully they don't go there as well. Let's see, athletics. Oh, lovely.
So you'll roll an athletics check, and then there'll be an obstacle potential dodge.
Great. Having that one on athletics. Do I do them now?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll your athletics check, and I'm rolling for theirs as well.
Well, that's not a great start. Oh, wait, it's not as bad as I thought, but it's still pretty bad. That's an 8.
All right, an 8.
An 8.
So you all start swimming as the water basically pushes against y'all.
Oh, it's like one of those I see.
Uh huh.
Oh,
So
I think that if I fail, it's because I'm shocked.
oh yeah, very much so. Gondar and Elijah are able to move forward. They are about a fifth of the way there. While you are actually just to put the water pushing against you. Eldar seems to he like starts swimming and then looks back to you. Can you swim?
I have been in the water, and if that's what you're asking now, do I technically know how to swim like a duck? No, I do not.
Then you kind of turn, and coming down the pool is barrels. Make a deck save.
Oh yeah. Save?
Yep.
Okay. All right. That's a 12.
All right. You're able to navigate away and not get knocked back by the barrel.
Goodness gracious.
Elijah dodges the barrel. Eldar smacks himself right out of the water.
That's what I see if I can swim.
Yeah, he's wasn't paying attention. Gondar gets knocked all the way back to the starting line as well. So only Elijah is a fifth of the way there right now.
It's the tortoise and the hare.
Go ahead and make another athletics check.
Oh, that one's better. 14.
All right. You're still struggling. It's 50 defense.
That's over because it was a 15. But mine's
Gondar is struggling to recover from the barrel. Elijah is able to continue up. She's about 2/5 of the way there. Eldar recovers from his flummox as well and moves forward. A new obstacle comes down the river. This one, I'm checking what it is. Just a small, tree log, like a stub of a tree log.
oh, just a log.
Yeah. Make it up safe. Smaller than the barrels.
15.
You're able to dodge it very easily. You're still getting your bearings, trying to catch up.
I'm taking my time.
Elijah dodges. Eldar dodges, and Gondar also dodges. Make that athletics check.
Oh. 0.
You're not actively drowning. Gondar also isn't going very far, but she's looking over now like, do you know how to swim?
Godfather, I didn't really swim on my last endeavor into the water, so I'm just mind your own business.
Anyways, more barrels come down the river. Make the next save.
Whoa! 4.
This one just clears you in the head, knocks you out of the water. Everyone else successfully dodges their barrels. Double checking. Elijah is 3/5 of the way there, and but only Elijah progressed, I think. No. Oh wait, no, I need to make new athletics. That's what needs to happen. All right, new athletics checks. That's what needs to happen.
Is athletics based on strength?
Yep.
I think that's so silly. 7. I think it should be based on dexterity.
That's what
70s.
acrobatics are.
7.
Gondar's able to push forward a bit. You're still. No one else that moves forward any. The strain of this much more difficult task, and seemingly more dangerous task, is starting to weigh down. Another more barrels. Make another dex save.
Oh my gosh. Nothing is on my side. 13.
You're able to dodge the barrels. That's fine. Elijah and Eldar get knocked back though.
I'm gonna roll it and roll 20. Maybe that'll be friendly to me.
We're gonna just go ahead and say this is the now we'll do another. Okay, athletics check.
11.
Again, you're struggling to get up.
I'm just trying to doggy paddle, but my wings are
You're just like looking.
back.
Gondar got a nat 20.
Oh gosh.
So Gondar is going to win unless he fails the dex save, or you do really well on your dex save. But first, I gotta see what's coming at you. That could change everything. A 3 means it's a bigger item. This is an entire rowboat. Make your dex save.
11.
You just smack. Like Eldar is able to dodge it, and Gondar again finds his rhythm, jumps over the rowboat.
He runs along the road.
Yeah, and just is able to make it to the banner and
Good
it.
lord.
While you and Elijah are just brushed by this rowboat, Eldar swims back to you all and just lifts it up. Are you ladies okay?
Yeah, thanks. I think I'm good. I think I need to go. I hear somebody calling my name. Good job, Gondar. Bye. Was that who won?
Yeah, Gondar
Okay.
won. He's getting awarded these skills. So like to allow him to get in the water and swim.
Thanks, Old Man Rivers. Have a great day.
Okay, fun.
If not. And I return to the group sopping wet with a very angry look upon my face.
Who's all going to the log joust?
Log.
I guess I'll join them at Long Joust to watch.
Yeah.
Praise log.
Gargic and Sebastian are drinking.
Chant log on the way up.
Log.
I hear it in the distance and I just travel towards it.
Poppy, you and Mabel were also going to the logs. Poppy?
Huh?
You and Mabel were also going to the logs?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought you saw my.
Oh, I wasn't looking, sorry. Otto and Midas, where are you going next? Otto's and Mida? Where y'all going next?
That's some of those I wanted to go to. So I'm just gonna relax in your hand.
Let's go logs.
Logs.
Log.
Poppy, on your way over, make a perception check.
That's my new theme song.
Okay.
Thank you. See, my laptop, my thing goes to sleep. I'm not gonna explain. I've got it pulled up. I've got a 17.
A 17. As you're walking with Mabel, before you get to the rest of the party, you feel that presence again, seemingly watching you. And you turn around and you see kind of like hiding in the crowd, a hooded figure staring at you and Mabel. You don't see their face, but you can tell like their direction is definitely like targeted on y'all, but you don't see their face at all. It's covered by the hood.
Walk a little faster. We don't want to miss the festivities.
Oh, of course.
And I'm glancing around. Do I see anybody powerful around?
Silora and Nicolette. So two guild masters. And your friends, for that matter.
Okay, that's fine. Let's get a good seat over here. And I walk over by Silora.
Do you say anything to her?
No, I do not.
Okay. You just bring Mabel beside Silora.
Actually, I do say something. Silora, you're a guild master, right?
Why, yes, I am guild master of the Storm Arrows. You could have chosen us if you wanted to.
Yeah,
Up to you.
saw some guys trying to pickpocket people over there, and they might have been carrying some weapons. I'm a little worried about the crowd, and I point in the direction that I saw the creepy figure.
And as you point over there, they're not there anymore.
Well, I'm still sending them that way.
Yep. Elora looks over and says, I will investigate for you. Make a stealth check on Maple's behalf real quick.
Did you get my modifier?
Yeah.
22.
Silor seems to not notice the princess right next to you as she leaves the area to go investigate. While Jordan's, you see basically Jordan's setup is this what's that called? Real world event, but basically you stay on a log and you try to knock everyone off. You try to be the last one standing on this log over water. Ruby walks up and sees
gladiators. I don't know.
Yeah, I know, right? Ruby, you walk up and immediately go, another damn water event.
Not another pool.
Step right up. You look like you would like to compete, young lady, as he points to Princess Mabel. He goes, and he is like kind of like pulls her up onto the log.
Your friend is so brave.
I think she was coerced.
Also on the log already is Axel, Sula, who's staying next to Princess Ingevald.
I start chanting, Marie.
Jordan also says, "Oh, Guildmaster, yes," and he pulls up Nicolette. She goes, "Wait, no, I shouldn't," and she just gets pulled onto the log as well. Any of y'all competing in this event?
Log.
Log.
Okay, log.
I don't know. My talents might give me an advantage to holding on to the log, but I think I don't need another snip.
I go to log.
I log. I log. You log. He, she, we log. Log on. Logology.
He says only one of you can be pointing at Otto and Echo Otto.
I think it'll be me.
Okay. And he lets you jump up next to Nicolette and Raihan. Papa, you were coerced into log.
I'll do the log as well.
And sitting next to Gleeble is this Heroes Guild member who is number 2 ranked Heroes Guild member, Solaris. This very like Amazonian woman, Wonder Woman knockoff character, who looks at you, Gleeble, and says, I look forward to competing against you, brave knights.
Mm-hmm. Log.
Log.
Oh. Anyways, we will kick off next time as we end today's session with our big Most anticipate a log housing. Who will be the last one on the log? Log. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thanks to the usual people and resources that we use to make this happen. Patreon.com/Shay and Peku for the maps and things. Random Roll20 and Paperforge for all the different tokens and things, and Meg. D&D Beyond for character creation, Roll20 for VTT. Anyways, we'll be back next week. We'll see you then. Thank you, and
Have a mighty fine week.